The daily wages of 160 workers in a building projects are given below. Can see that they have given the wages here, right? These are the wages, basically X, and these are the frequency they have given you. Fine. So we know that first thing that we have to do is we can see that these are exclusive or not. They are all exclusive, means overlapping. Then we have to make a table having what? Cumulative frequency. The moment you have to find median, you have to draw the frequency, which is cumulative frequency, and then you can do whatever that is to be done in it. Okay, so let me put the table for cumulative frequency in it. So cumulative frequency that we have here is, you can see it is here. All of you know how to find the cumulative frequency: 12, 32, so on and so forth. How many total is that? 160. Odd or even, no problem with that. It will be 160 upon 2. So median term will be 160 upon 2th term, right? Is median. So what is that? Which term is it? 80th term. Fine. So 80th term is a median. So which is the 80th term? So for that again we have to draw what? Ogive in it, right? And then we can be able to find. So use the graph paper, draw an ogive for the above distribution. Use ogive to estimate the median wages and the percentage of worker who earn more than 45. That's another part of it. So first we have to draw the ogive. You know how to draw the ogive? Class interval on the x-axis and the other one frequency on the cumulative frequency on the y-axis. So we draw it, and this is the one we have here, right? You can see this is the ogive that we have here. Let me make it bigger for you so that you can understand that better. Now what do we have? We have in it this is the class interval, this is the cumulative frequency. Y-axis is always cumulative frequency, x-axis is always class interval, and we plot all the points here. Remember that when we plot the graph here, it has to be less than 10 and 12. I have taught in the previous video where we have to draw all these kind of things less than 30 and 62, 40 and 100, 50 and 124, 60 and 140, less than the upper limit, right? And finally 80 and the other one, right? So we have to plot it accordingly here. So when you plot, you can see this is all, and you have to join it to a 0 also. Okay, 10, 12, 20, 32, this is all that we have here. We have to draw it, plot it, and we got here what? We got 80th term is a median. So where is 80th term? So 80th term, 80th, so 80 here is 80. You just draw a line parallel to x-axis. Wherever it intersects, from there you have to draw a line parallel to y-axis, and wherever it intersects, there is an answer. So it comes here 30 to 40, 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 32, 34 and approximately 35, right? Or we can say 35 or 36 approximately, right? 36 will be there. So we find that is going to be 36. What is the median in it? So 80th, not 80th term is approximately 36, right? The word is approximately. Whenever it is a case, you must mention approx there in it. So this is the answer for the first question that we have in it, median of the worker. Then they're asking percentage of worker who has earned more than 45 a day. So here 45 a day, 45 is where? This is the 45, this is 40 rupees, right? Earning in wages 0 to 10, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 45. So 45 will be here. We draw a line parallel to y-axis. Wherever it intersects, draw it from there parallel to x-axis. Wherever it intersects, there is one here. This is 120, so this is just 20 part in it, right? So 20 divided by 5 is how much? 20 divided by 5, because there are 5 parts in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 20 by 5 is how much? 4. So each part is 4. So this is 104, this is 108, and this is 112. So it will be 112, right, workers get what? Get wages, how much? 45 rupees and above, right? Is it saying 45 and above can earn more than 45 a day? So that is how much? It's not the answer here. 112 worker, fine, that is the number of worker here, 112. So even those people who are making more money, more than 45 would be above that, right? Clear? So it will be how much? So the answer we have to calculate it here. See, how do we calculate this? Up to 112 people, they are getting what? Wages less than 45. So above this, they are all getting from here to here. These people are getting wages more than what? How much? More than 35, 45, right? Above. So we can say 112 workers get wages up, okay, up to 45, right? Or maybe say a little less than 45. Less than 45. So people who are getting wages more than 45 would be what? We have to calculate this. So we can calculate how? Total how many workers are there? 160 workers, right? Minus 112. Up to 112 the people are getting less than 45. So who is getting more than 45? Subtract it. So 112, what do we get? 50, 60, 48, right? So we can say 48 workers which are from here to here, 48 workers. Fine. Clear? From here to here. Workers get wages more than, when they're talking about more than 45 per day, right? So this is the answer for the second question in it. First one that we had here, approximately I said 36, it can be closer enough here. So I think it's exactly between the two lines here, right? So it is, if you see it closely, I cannot see that properly. So if it's exactly between, it will be 35 in that case here. Fine. I noticed it now because it exactly, sorry, not this one here, between the two here. Does it look like? So maybe 36 or 35. It could be approximately 36 or it can be 35. You see it closely in it, okay? And that's the answer for the first question. So we have got both the answers in it. You know how to do it. You have to first find the cumulative frequency, then draw the ogive, and once you draw the ogive, you can do anything in it and you will get the answer done in it. The question in fact here was to find out the percentage of worker who earn more than 45. So we got the number of workers, so answer has to be percentage. So percentage we can calculate by what? Say percentage of workers who got wages above rupees 45 per day, right? So that will be equal to number of workers, which is 48, compared with the total number of workers is 160, and into 100. If we do that, you will get it. So how much is that? 30. 100 we have to multiply, right? So this will be 30%, and this is the answer that we have here. This was not the number of workers, but percentage of worker who got wages above 45 per day. 30% of the workers got more than 30, that is wages more than 45 per day, and this is the answer in it. Okay.